This is beautiful. This you have here are TV youth who have been pushed to the wall now. As you can see them over there, gyrating at the middle of the night. They've prepared their mind. They've made up their mind that instead of me dying, weighing like a baby, I would rather die fighting. And I have to give it up to them. I have always said it that the only wall pushing this national invasion that has been set into motion since 1804 by the jihadists right into the south are the Middle Beltans. The Middle Beltans are like a wall of fortress. In fact, they are called the moat. They are the moat protecting the south from that open invasion, and of course, just an easy way. The TVs, don't forget the guy that challenged Tinubu at the just concluded visit Tinubu did in Benue. The only person that could challenge him was the traditional ruler of the TVs, Honorary James or thereabout. He said, listen, this is not about farmers' headers. No, don't bring that rhetorics. Those are the lies. Those are the guises that they stay beneath while they are perpetrating their agenda. He said this is purely a well strategic, premeditated, highly calculated, extremely sophisticated land grabbing, and as far as it's concerned, ethnic cleansing for one goal: returning or turning Nigeria into a full-blown Islamic state. And the TV youths have caught up on that serious signal that was thrown by their chief. I am at this stage, I know that before you gun one TV man down, instead go don't gun one of you down. And it is troubling for me because I know that the TVs, they are not going into this battle to only fight the Fulani marauding terrorists. No. There are some forces in the Nigeria army that will arrest these young guys because they will be tagged terrorists. They will be tagged rebels. In fact, if care is not taking, the whole of TV territory, right, which of course cuts across Plateau and Benue, will be placed under what we call martial law. Is that not what we have in Southeast? In the Southeast, at the wake of this insecurity, Nnamdi Kanu came forward and he said, federal government, there are some people without being welcome that have taken over all our forests and bushes. These people are in that bush not to feed their cattle alone. They are there with a sinister agenda. They are coming out during the day with their cows to draw the map of our communities, and at night they go into the community to rape our women, kidnap our children, and this must stop. We need the help of the Nigerian. These were the early warnings that persons like Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igbohu, all of them came out to do. They were shouting, screaming, but at the end of the day, you know the reactions. Nobody took them seriously. They were told that they should just get out and Nigeria is working on it. Just as Tinubu has just released a communique just about 2 hours ago regarding the massacre that happened in Plateau State. I made a video about that, as you can see on my screen over there. That just yesterday, in the Friday into Saturday, in the middle of the night, a bus filled with 22 Hausa Fulanis was being arrested by the Mangu youth. They asked the bus driver, where you they go? He said, I miss road. They said, you miss road, Ke? Oh yeah, Mokuna, come down. Where are you all going to? They were just, and then those guys impatient, and then they struck. Unfortunately, they lynched about 16 of them, or is it 16 or 16? People died. We have seen so many northern political leaders, right from the top ranked political and religious leader, the likes of Professor Pantani. Let me tell you, the alacrity of their response to these killings, just as you had in the issue of Iromi, is how they responded yesterday. Everybody, nothing less than 200 northern leaders have written a letter of condolence. They have written a letter of actions to be taken, a letter of apprehension to be done. They've called out the Nigerian Army, called out the Nigerian police. You see that sign of inequality, that sign of that tribal sentiment. Are you with me now? And you are asking me not to see the TV youth gyrating, they are in high spirits, immoral. These guys, they ginger themselves like, listen, I would rather die a warrior than to die a slave. I would rather die fighting than to die on my knees. Because historically, these guys have always been warriors. Religion, I make them turn mumu. Now religion, Christianity, I turn them to mumu. As at the early 19th centuries, when the Fulanization agenda was kick-started by Usman Dan Fodio, he got to Middle Belt. You know what his eye saw? His mouth couldn't say it. He beat more than what he could chew. He had to run back. He ran back because he knew that almost this one's na higher level of strong men with better juju wey dey. I am telling you that the Tor of TV, as it stands today, that man must be protected. The Tor of TV must be protected. I repeat, the Tor of TV, because for me, I am seeing that man as a revolutionary. I am seeing him as the only voice in the Middle Belt. The Tor of TV is the only one that will look at the perpetrators and tell them that you people are the one unaliving us, and the agenda here is not about maybe you want to come and eat our grasses. No, because if you want to eat our grasses, you pay and then you eat. When you eat, you go back. Now this is beyond your cattle and our farmers conflict. There is no conflict. If it is a conflict, if a farmer poisons your cattle or whatever the case is, the worst thing you do is you can destroy his farms. You don't attack his family members. You don't go into their house at the wee hours around 2 a.m. and then you see small children, you stab them, you machete them. Why not be saying meat where they sell for? You go can't cut them like 100 naira meat. The Tor of TV is the voice that must not be silenced. And I'm calling on all the Middle Belt Forum executives. They must rally around the Tor of TV. Because of his voice, the people of the Middle Belt are still courageous. Imagine this a situation whereby there's no any political leader or any royal father who is speaking the truth to power. Because as far as we are concerned, Father Alia has been compromised. Father Alia, he has no, what courage does he have? The man in Plateau State, Caleb Mofswang, who knows the real issues. The last time they attacked Plateau in Bokos, nothing less than 78 persons were unalived. Right now, the Caleb Mofswang said they will arrest. Yes, good. If you want to arrest those that perpetrated that evil, go ahead. I have no issue with that. But when the real indigenes, the real owners of the land say we do not want these people because we have not been able to enjoy an enduring level of peace, they have every freaking right to do that. Within Nigeria, there must be a law that protects everybody's right to their ancestral territory. If you want to live, coexist with me, we must respect ourselves. You cannot take pig. I repeat, they no born your papa well. Make you talk say because say you be Muslim and you dey Benin, or you say you be Muslim you dey Afikpo, right? And you wan carry pig go north, say you wan go dey rear pig. Na sorry be your case. Let us listen to the full speech of Tor Tiv there that is said against Tinubu, right? And why I've said that Tor Tiv must be protected.
About the misinformation and misrepresentation of the security crisis in Benue State. Your Excellencies, it is not herder farmers clashes, it's not communal clashes, it's not repressor attacks or skirmishes. It is this misinformation that has led to suggestions such as remain tolerant, negotiate for peace, learn to live with your neighbors. What we are dealing with here in Benue is a calculated, well-planned, full-scale genocidal invasion and land-grabbing campaign by herder terrorists and bandits, which has been on for decades and is worsening every year. Wrong diagnosis will always lead to wrong treatment. So we are dealing with something far more sinister than we think about. It's not learning to live with your neighbors. It is dealing with a war. The second apprehension, Your Excellency, we have is the politicization of the crisis. Politicians in the states are busy politicizing the crisis, passing blames instead of joining hands to address the crisis. We hear there are some politicians who will even prefer that the crisis should worsen so that it will be a basis for declaration of a state of emergency in Benue State. Your Excellency, this is unfortunate, and any politicians that prays for more people to die for such a project is against the wishes of the people of Benue State. Appeal. Your Excellency, Benue State has made a lot of sacrifices to keep this country united. Many of our people died during the Civil War. We paid the supreme price for this country to keep this country united. Why should we be treated like this? This, what you have come to condole us, is just one in a series of several massacres in this state. What has Benue State done to merit what we are going through? We appeal to you to end the genocide going on in Benue State and the insecurity in all parts of Nigeria. We know you are capable of doing it, sir.
How come no arrest has been made? I expect there should be arrests of those criminals. Christopher, thank you very much. I watch your comments and I know you can't be tired of staying in the bush and Oloyede and Pasha. Thank all of you. But we need to keep our ears to the ground. Let's get to those criminals. Let's get them out. So DGNIA and DGSSS, read through your information channels and let's have tangible.
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray, driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said it. That is why we are afraid of, I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. Yeah. They have a plan. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting these men. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are, they know the location, and what they do is in the daytime they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise, what is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here. So government should sit up, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Yeah. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. We don't have security. All the bush we went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, were having a field there. And where they released us was, if they kidnap people along Isukwato, they will parade them round, and there, when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot. Those they arrest, they kidnap along Enugu Expressway, Log Banta, they bring them. Eventually, they bring them there to collect ransom. Those they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southwest. So they know that they are there. And I guess that when I said to the